Okay, so knowing that we're all about flexibility, once again, we're musicians too, so we understand that when it comes to drums, that people have to do all kinds of strange things to get their drums together for their workflow. So one of the things that we added was the ability to do multi-output. So the first thing you want to do on a MIDI multi-output. So the first thing you want to do is go into the audio section, and the MIDI output, you can choose your MIDI port. So say we just used the IAC driver on the MIDI port. Everything will be on the output of this one MIDI port. And then you can right click and do MIDI channel output 1, 2, 3. You can do the MIDI output channel 1 here. This pad will be MIDI channel 2. And so when you play the drum sounds and you output on the drum sounds, each drum sound, the MIDI part of the drum will be exported in on that MIDI channel. So say this is the kick, the 808, that kick, whenever this MIDI file triggers this kick, it's going to output on MIDI channel 1 to wherever you're sending the output of the MIDI port. And we set the MIDI port right here to IAC driver. We set this to MIDI channel 2. So whenever this kick here, that's an 808, whenever this kick is triggered based on this MIDI file, the output channel is going to be on output channel 2. So if you have external gear or you have some kind of crazy configuration, our Splat-To-Clat allows you to trigger the drum sounds via MIDI, the MIDI port you selected, and the MIDI channel on the output for each and every one of these pads, up to 16, obviously. So yeah, that's real flexible.